Good day, yoga people. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from Simha Yoga Lab in Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. Venmo is my preferred way of payment, and my handle is Simha Yoga Lab. And the 4-digit ID code you're prompted for verification is 8096. Classes are $10, and if you're having a difficult time right now, $5 is fine. Please do the best you can. I'm streaming on Instagram and on Facebook, and then the videos are uploaded to my YouTube channel, Simha Yoga Lab. So you can visit any of those platforms at any time, 24/7 for your yoga practice. If you're thinking about coming to in-studio classes, again, make sure to go to my website. Look for the text in pink, which is instructions on how to register for class. There is a waiver you have to download, and then also to e-sign. You have also an option of printing it out, signing it, and then either scanning it or photographing it. And so when you send me the email for pre-registration, please attach that file so I can use it for liability as well as contact tracing. Today's class is open flow. It is the level 1, level 2. For those of you with tight hips, please elevate and sit up on a block, a blanket, a book, or a towel, something like that. Elevation will make it a little bit easier for you to take a cross-legged position. If you're working with any kind of injuries, special conditions, or limitations, please make sure that you check in, pull back any poses that you might feel that is out of your range or not quite appropriate for you. You can always skip poses altogether if that makes better sense for you. So please just be mindful and try not to hurt yourself. Okay? Sitting up tall, and you're feeling okay otherwise, no injuries. Okay. Palms face up. Fingers come to Jnana Mudra. Three arms together, inhale. Hands together in prayer. Mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Katopiwa, Katopiwa, Yahasmarit, Yahasmarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Vihyandraha, Vihyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Starting to open the eyes, palms face up, inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Draw the chin toward the right shoulder. Release, back to center, drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. Chin toward the left shoulder. Release, back to center. Drop left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction. Easy, gentle circles, opening up the neck and the shoulders. And take one more giant circle, chin back towards the chest and pause. And then take in the opposite direction. And come back to center again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor, and neutral spine coming off your blocks. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Hands supporting to either side, and turn your toes toward each other and roll out. Draw in. roll out, go in, outer rotation, circling. Back to center, switch them around, inner rotation. And back to center again, cross your shins, opposite shin on top. Take the arms up high and extend, twist to the right on the exhale. Inhale back to center, exhale, other side. Back to center again, side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back up, other side. Back to center again, legs forward, forward, forward. Take it back up, step the feet to the floor, a pocket twist, grab the front of the shins, lean back, open up the back. Inhale, lift, broaden. 2 more times. Exhale, draw back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, draw back. Inhale, lift. Stay lifted. Take your hands to the floor, broaden your shoulders, lift up. And come back to neutral. Walk your feet in together. Wrap the left arm around the legs, right hand behind you. Twist to the right. Come back to center. Switch arms. Twist to your left. Come back to center. Grab the back of the legs. Lift your shins. Extend the arms forward and hold. We'll do some core for you today, okay? You probably need some core, so. All right, with the legs. Extend, bend, 5 times. Extend, bend. Extend, bend, extend, bend, extend, bend. Stay and extend the legs out and hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down, arms up and forward fold. Inhale, come back up. Step the feet to the floor again. Separate your feet just a little bit. Hands together and pray. Inhale here. Twist to the right 5 times. Twist right, back to center. Twist right, back to center. 3, center. 4, center. 5, center to the left. 1, center. 2, center. 3, center. 4, center. 5, center. Shift back, raise your shins, and kick the feet together. Twisting again to the right 5 times. Twist, center. 2, center. 3, center. 4, center. 5, center left. 1, center. 2, center. 3, center. 4, center. 5, center. Extend the legs, arms up, forward fold. Come back up, arms out. Twist to the right 3 times, all right? Twist, center. 2, center. 3, center left. 1, center. 2, center. 3, center. Shift back, bend your knees, extend the legs. To the right, 3 and 3. 1, center. 2, center. 3, center left. 1, center. 2, center. 3, Center, lower the legs, and fold. Come back up, lower onto your forearms, and lift the chest. Draw the knees in. Extend. Lower, lift. 5 times. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. 4, lift. 5, lift. Stay here, bend the knees. Slide the legs forward, bend the knees. 5 times. Slide the legs forward, 2. Slide, 3. Slide, 4. Slide, 5. Slide all the way, come up, and fold. All right, come back up, swing the legs back behind you, down dog. All right, come back to stillness. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in towards the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Extend the right foot back up, step it forward, warrior 1. Exhale, open it up, warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Side angle, right hand inside the foot, left arm up to sky. Inhale, take it back up, reverse warrior, lengthen out the right leg, triangle. Inhale, take it back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot back plank. Inhale, 1 breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Take it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Extend the left back up, step it forward, warrior 1. Exhale, open it up, warrior 2. Reverse warrior, side angle. Take it back up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle. Inhale, take it back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot back plank. Inhale, 1 breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee to the outside of the right arm and touch. Kick back up. Step the right foot forward, warrior 1. Right hand to catch your left wrist, extend up, side bend to the right. Take it back to center, bend to left elbow, right hand to left elbow again, side bend to the right. Take it back to center, wrap the right arm back behind you, left arm, outer right knee, and twist. Inhale, up and around, warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle, left palm to face down and reach forward. Take it back up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg, extended triangle, left palm face down, reach forward. Inhale back up again. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside of left arm in touch. Kick it back up. Step the left foot forward. Warrior one. Left hand, catch your right wrist, extend up, side bend left. Take it back up, bend your right elbow, left hand to right elbow, side bend left again. Take it back up, wrap the left hand back behind you, right arm out of the left leg and twist. Inhale, up and around, warrior two, reverse warrior, extended side angle, right palm facing down, reach forward. Inhale, take it back up, reverse, lengthen out the left leg, extended triangle. Inhale, take it back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee outside the right arm. Kick it back up, knee comes into twist, touch your left arm. Kick it back up. Step the right foot forward, warrior one. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace, lift up, gaze up. Bow forward, devotional warrior. Take it back up, warrior one. Wrap the right arm underneath the left for eagle arm. Lift the elbows up, gaze up. On the exhale, round just your upper back, mid-back. Your elbows toward the ribs and reach forward. Inhale, lift up. Let's do that two more times. Elbows toward the ribs and round just your mid and upper back. Reach your fingertips forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, draw forward. Inhale, lift again. This time, exhale, bow forward all the way into devotional warrior variation with your arms in eagle. Now, either you're hovering in space, if you have more range, touch your hands down, maybe even touch your forearms down. All right, stay forward folding, releasing your hands. Shift back into Skandasana. Good. Now, if you cannot keep the heel down and you must be on your toe tips, then keep your hands supporting. If you can take the heel all the way down and your hands can free up, hands can go together in prayer. Now, if this is easy for you and you want to go further, you can bind. Wrap the left arm around the left shin, right hand back behind you to bind. Wherever you are, start to release, support with your hands. Half moon, hands to support, step the right foot down. Right hand forward about a foot, look off to right side, and take your balance. For those of you working with your blocks, go ahead and use your blocks. If you're not using your blocks, then your hands are to the floor, you're on your fingertips. Stack the left side over your right. Either stay here, half moon, or binding, left hand to the left foot, Triposana. If the balance is good and you want to use both hands to your left foot, take it. All right, start to release, break, step it back. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Right foot back, lower all the way down to the belly. Take your hands into T position. Left cheek comes down. Bend your right knee, lift the right thigh, and step the foot back behind you. And for those of you who are a little less flexible, it's difficult to touch the right foot down. You can step the right foot in a little bit closer towards your left leg. It'll be easier for you to step down. However, if you have more hip opening, more mobility in your spine, and you can step the right foot further back, then take it. But everyone try to think about the right knee rotating up toward the sky and behind you, and that will give you the hip opener and deepens the intensity into your shoulders and into your twist. All right, roll it back to center. Switch sides. Arms out, right cheek down. Bend your left knee, lift the left thigh off the floor, step it behind you. Either left foot to the floor, just slightly behind your right leg, so if you're less flexible in the hips and the lower back. If you can step the left foot further back, take that. And then make sure that the left knee is rotating up and back behind you. So you want your hips to be opening. And start to break, roll it back. Walk your hands in, lift up. Walk your knees wide. And we're going to start to take frog pose. Now, if you're not very flexible, your knees can maybe stay on the mat as you draw back onto your feet. However, if you're more flexible, your knees are going to come off the mat. So if you're sensitive in the inner knees and it's difficult to be off the mat here, you can rotate yourself to face one direction so that the knees stay on the mat, okay? So you want to go as wide as you can, flex your feet, walk your hands forward and lower your forearms and let the hips move downwards. Right? You okay like that? Okay. So I'll give you guys a side view. So if your knees can go off the mat and you're fine, that's what you're working with. You want your legs to be roughly 90 degrees and your feet are flexed. And with your forearms supporting, you just want to let the hips sink down. That's your hip opener. Keep breathing. So for those of you with tight hip flexors, right, this could be very challenging, very rigorous. So go easy. Come up a little higher if it's too much for you to sink too far down, right? It's too uncomfortable. So come up a little higher. So I want you to feel for the stretch, but I don't want you to stress. If you stress too much into the pose, then the muscles will tighten up and not relax as you need them to relax, right? Or release, actually. All right, let's start to break. Walk your hands back in. Start to take the knees back in. And this time, let's go the opposite. Knees wider, heels together, and let's take child's pose. And just draw the feet back toward the heels. All right, take it back to down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee outside the left arm and touch. Kick it back up, knee comes into twist. Kick it back up. Step the left foot forward, warrior one. Wrap the hands back behind you. Take the opposite thumb on top, broaden your shoulders, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, bow forward, devotional. Take it back up again, warrior one. Wrap the left arm underneath your right, eagle arms, lift the elbows up, gaze up. Exhale, stay up around just your mid and upper back. Elbows toward the ribs and reach your fingertips forward. Inhale, lift up again for your back bend. 2 more times. Exhale, draw the elbows in. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, draw the elbows in. This time, lift up again to prepare. Exhale, bow forward all the way. Devotional warrior with eagle arms. So you're hovering in space if you don't have the mobility to touch down. If you can touch your hands, maybe touch your hands, or even your forearms if you have that mobility. All right, release your hands to the floor. Skandasana. So again, if you cannot keep the heels down and you must be on your toe tips, then use your hands to the floor for support, right? You're in a very delicate position here, trying to balance. So keep your hands supporting. Or if you can keep the heel all the way down and free up your hands, hands can go together in prayer. And then finally, for those of you with the extension and want to take the bind, go ahead and take your bind. Begin to release, transitioning to half moon. So with your hands supporting, step the left foot down, left hand forward about a foot, look up to left side. If you're using the left hand to a block, that is your half moon. Right? If you're not using your hand to a block, you're on your fingertips, left hand to the floor. Keeping it here in half moon, or binding hand to foot. And that is your Tapasana. If you are able to balance with both hands to your right foot, go ahead and take it. Begin to release, step it back, warrior 2, reverse warrior, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back, and again, lower all the way down to the belly, kick the arms out, looking to the right, keep the right leg extended, lift the right thigh off the floor, reach back. So your right foot reaching back behind you, past your left arm. Then lift the left leg and reach your left toes toward the right. So you're scissoring your legs in opposite directions. Keep the legs extended, keep reaching for your toes, keep lifting. Start to release, square back to center, and switch sides. Look to your left. Keep your left leg extended. Lift the left leg, reach your left leg back behind you. Then lift your right leg and extend the right toes to the left side. So you're scissoring your legs in opposite directions. Keep the legs extended and reach. Now the right cheek is, or the right side of the head is on the floor. The reason why my head is lifted is because of my earpiece, right? So just know the difference. Your head should be on the floor for an additional support. All right, square back. Child's pose, nice and slow. Come back up again, and let's work on that frog pose again. Let the knees go wide, right? Either go off your mat if your knees are comfortable to do that, or again, rotate to the side. This time I'll give you the back view. Right? So, walk the knees wide, step the heels out so the legs are roughly 90 degrees, and flex your feet. Then once you have the widest position you have, then walk your hands forward and lower onto your forearms. Now, once your forearms are down and your torso is about horizontal to the floor, you notice that you can let the hips sink down a little bit more, right? Because the positioning of your torso is now changed. It's now more lateral as opposed to vertical, right? So you might be able to adjust your knees to go even wider and let the hips sink down even more. So work within that capacity, go slow. Now, for those of you who want to add on a slight back bend here, think about letting the pubis move down and the chest lift up. All right, let's come back. Walk your hands back in. Draw the knees in a little bit. So let's do child's pose. Knees are wide, so feet together. And then let's draw back to your child's pose. All right, take it back to down dog. Step the left foot forward, low lunge, right foot forward, standing forward bend. Feet together, knees together, rise up, chair. Stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee. Right, so standing to balance here. Lift the right knee higher, and then lower to parallel 5 times. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, 4, lift, 5. Stay here. Open it out to right side. Same thing. Lift, lower, 2, lower, 3, lower, 4, lower, 5, lower. Tree pose. Grab that right foot, take it to inner left leg, and then settle into your balance again. Yogi's choice. Stay here in your basic tree. If you want to work with your heart opener, take the heart opener. If you want a side bend, take the side bend. Those of you with more advanced variations and you are familiar from my classes, go ahead, take your more advanced variations. Half lotus. Forward fold. Sit to balance it. All right, let's break. Take the arms up, right knee forward, step the right foot down, chair. Stay in your chair for 3, 2, 1. Crow pose. All right, for those of you just beginning to work on your crow pose, when you take the hands down, they should be about 1.5 feet from your toes. Shoulders width, fingers wide spread, either middle fingers, index fingers point forward. Then you stay on your tiptoes, so lift up a little higher. Draw the elbows back so you can take the knees to the back of the arms, gaze slightly forward. The entire body shifts forward. When your elbows start to shift forward and line up over your wrist, that's when the balance starts to happen and your toes may come off the floor. If you're not able to take the feet off the floor, then all you're doing is shifting forward to keep the toes on the floor, and that will train your arm balance, building the strength of the arms. All right, let's start to make your way back. You can walk back. You can jump back. Chaturanga, dog, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Step the right foot forward, crescent moon, left knee comes down. Let's take a variation. Turn the right toes out, the right thigh out, 30 to 45 degrees. Left hand walks a little bit wider. With your right hand, gently press your right thigh away from you so that you're getting some openness to the inner right thigh into your hip joint. Now, keeping that openness, reach your right arm up and behind you, half bind, and let the right shoulder draw back in space to twist. You may stay here or bend your left knee, reach back with your right hand to grab the foot, and then kick the foot away from you so you're lengthening out your arm and maybe stacking even more. Now, if you have the binding of the right hand to left foot, keep it. If you don't, that's okay. Keep the left leg extended. You're going to square your torso forward, bow forward as you draw the heel in with you. Right? If you're not taking the bind of the hand to the foot, maybe you can just move your arms forward and take lizard. Right? So you have your option of binding or not binding. All right, start to release, come back, hands to the floor, turn the right toes back forward, frame your right foot with your hands, pyramid, lengthen out the right leg. Bend the right knee, come back up, warrior two, reverse warrior, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step the right foot forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, standing forward bend. Feet together, knees together. Take it up chair. Stepping on the left foot, take up the right knee. Lift the left knee and lower. Lift, lower. 3, lower. 4, lower. 5, lower. Open it out to left side. Same thing here. Lift, lower. 2, lower. 3, lower. 4, lower. 5, lower. Tree pose. Steady your tree here. Or if you took additional variations, go ahead. Interlace with the other hand, thumb behind you, on top. Side bending to your left. And of course, if you took more advanced variations, whatever they are, you are repeating them. All right, make your way back up. Arms up, draw the left knee forward, step the left foot down, chair. Stay here for 3. So you're resetting your knees and ankles through chair. 2 and 1, dive forward. Second crow pose. All right, so same setup, distance of about 1.5 feet between your hands and your feet. Take the knees about the arms and shift the entire body forward. And then maybe your toes come off the floor. When you are ready to break, walk the jump back, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Step the left foot forward. Crescent moon, right knee comes down. So let's take the variation. You're going to turn your left toes out to left side, 30 to 45 degrees. Left knee, left thigh also turns out about the same. So the relationship between the foot and the thigh is about the same. Right? So that's what keeps your ankles and your knees roughly in neutral position so that the rotation is happening at the hips, not from the ankles and the knees. Right hand a little bit wider. Inhale, raise your left arm up and behind you, half bind to twist. I forgot something. Let's come back. Left hand to left thigh. Thank you. Yes. All right. Now release to take a half bind. And let's deepen that. All right, this is good enough. You're staying here, or you're bending your right knee to bind that left hand to the right knee. Bind the left hand to right foot. And then you want to kick back, which then lengthens your left arm, and then gives you maybe a deeper rotation, more openness into your left shoulder. All right, let's start to square off. Now, if you don't have to bind, you can still work on the lizard. You're going to square your torso, shoulders, draw the right heel in, and fold forward. All right, so this is your variation if you have to bind. If you don't have to bind, you just walking your hands forward, lowering your forearms, and coming into lizard. All right, let's start to break. Release. Walk your hands back in. Turn the left toes back forward. Frame your left foot for pyramid. Lengthening out that front leg. All right. Bend the front knee, ground the back heel. Circle it up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Come forward into your plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. Sphinx pose. Walk your hands forward. Lower your forearms to the floor. Grab opposite elbows to measure out for your shoulders. Then make sure your left shoulder and left elbow line up so you get 90 degrees. Then press your belly and your lower edge to the floor, but lift your chest in opposition. Reach back through your toes, Sphinx. Then again, let's take our frog leg to the right side. Turn the left hand in, 45 degrees. Reach back with your right hand and bind. Kick back. Release, square back to center. You're going to lift up, sit on the left heel, extend the right leg out to the right side, and then side bend. Now, if you have more mobility, you can lower all the way down and take the bind of the left hand to your right foot. Take it. I'll give you a side view here. Actually, I'll give you a back view. It'll be easier. So sit down on the heel and then side bend. Right? You can just extend. If you don't have a lot of mobility, you can be a little higher, right? If you have more mobility, if you have more extension, then go ahead and bind. Come back up. Square back center. Lower onto your belly. Sphinx pose. All right, second side. Frog leg. Leg is 90 degrees and your foot is flexed. Then turn the right arm in, 45 degrees. Bend your right knee. Reach back with your left hand and grab the foot. And kick back. All right, start to release. Take the hands back down. You're going to lift up and sit on that right heel. Extend the left leg out. Either stay higher up, press your left hand to left leg, right arm overhead. So if you don't have a lot of mobility, then stay here. If you have more mobility, maybe your forearm can come down, maybe extend the right arm overhead. If you have more extension, maybe the hand binds to the foot. Right, so this time I'll give you the front view. Right, so you're higher up, you're lower down, or you have to bind. All right, let's make your way back up. Walk it back forward, roll all the way down. Let's take child's pose. We want to just reverse that whole action, right? All right, make your way back up, down dog, pigeon pose. Left leg up, left knee in toward the nose. Land the shin to the floor, into right knee back, elongate through the spine. So make sure that you check that the left knee, left thigh, angles out to side, 30 to 45 degrees. You're actually then balancing on a triangle. Hands to the floor, into right knee further back to lower your feet. Make sure your hips are level, spine is long. And then once you are measured out and you are ready, make your way forward into the forward fold. So you can stay on your forearms. You can make pillows for the hands and rest your forehead. So you may stay here, and for the full period of time, keep it in your passive pigeon, basic pigeon. If you like your variations, pick anything else you want. All right, so if you like twisting to the left, left hand behind you to bind. If you like twisting to the right, take the left feet down first, move the left heel further forward so that the shin is about parallel to the front of the mat. Lean the torso over to the right and hook the left tricep to solve the left foot to twist. You can just simply come up and bind hand to foot for your mermaid. Anything you want. A few more breaths. All right, so if you like that quad stretch we did earlier in that crescent moon, you want to repeat something similar, right? So from pigeon, actually I prefer opposite hand and foot. So left hand to the right foot. Move the right arm forward, lower your forearm. You can just stay here. Or if you want to go deeper, bow forward all the way. Just drag the heel with you when you come forward. And I'll give you a really nice quad stretch, really nice left hip opener, because you're not using both arms to help you support, right? So a little bit less structuralized here. So it requires a little bit more skill and balance. All right, let's finish up. Make your way back. Walk your hands back in, lift the torso, tuck the right toes under, and step it back to your down dog and pedaling out. All right, second side. Right leg up, pigeon. Right knee in toward the nose. Line the shin to the floor. Into left knee further back. Make sure right knee, right thigh angles out to side. Elongate. And then once you're set, make your way forward. You can be in your forearms. You can make pillows with the head. And then if you stayed here, keep it here. If you took the variations, repeat them. So some of you, again, took twisting. If you want to twist to the right, and then right hand back behind you to your lower back, a binding to the big toe. Go to the left. Take the right foot down. Move the right heel further forward. Flex your foot. So the shin is more parallel to from the mat. Then lean over to your left and twist. Some of you also then took your mermaids. And then finally, if you took the quad stretch, it's opposite hand and foot. So it's right hand to your left foot. Move your left hand further forward and lower your forearm. So if you're not very mobile and this is about all you can do, then draw the left heel in toward the seat and hold here. However, if you have more flexibility, and can flatten a little bit more, draw the heel in with you as you flatten down. You have to open up the knee wider. Yeah, there you go. Yep. That's what made the difference. Alrighty, when you're ready to break, let's start to come back to down dog. All right, walk your feet forward towards your hands. Take the feet down. With your hands supporting, slide the hands out to assist you to lower onto your back. Twisting, left arm stays out, left knee comes in, twist to the right. Take it back to center, switch legs, switch arms, twist to the left. And come back to center again, hugging both knees in. And when you're ready, step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward. Shavasana, final relaxation. Feet are separated, toes turned out, arms alongside the body, palms face up. Let it go, go. Begin to draw the breath back in. Start to move the fingers and the toes. When you're ready, reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite direction. And then rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-leg position. Reconnecting to an even seat, lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Om. Hands together in prayer. Bowing forward, sealing the practice. And I'll come up. Namaste. Thank you so much. And thank you for sharing the practice with me today. I appreciate your time. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the full streaming schedule, as well, again, my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. Venmo is my preferred way of payment. Simha Yoga Lab is the handle, and the 4-digit ID is 8096. Costs are $10, and if you're having a difficult time, $5 is fine. Please do the best you can. I'm streaming on Instagram and on Facebook, and the videos uploaded to my YouTube channel, Simha Yoga Lab. Visit any of those platforms for your practice 24/7. And again, if you're thinking about coming to in-studio practice, go to the website. All the information is on there on how to pre-register. Most important is you have to download the waiver and e-sign. All right, thank you so much. Be well. I'll see you soon.